Thank you for tuning into this video. Today we're going to talk about cancel culture. You're going to learn about its good side, its bad side, and how it came to be. It is important to understand when cancel culture crosses the line from being necessary to being unjust. Epideictic rhetoric is arguably the root of cancel culture. The concept of Epideictic rhetoric began with Aristotle, who referred to this type of literature as that which is concerned with praise and blame. In Aristotle's time, Epideictic rhetoric presented itself in the form of speeches with settings such as funerals, state functions, and celebrations. The purpose of Epideictic rhetoric is to either praise or criticize a person, thing, event, or organization. But this is not the only thing it does. In performing or writing Epideictic rhetoric, authors and speakers represent the values of their community and work to influence change. Throughout history, Epideictic texts and speeches have worked to create, communicate, and perform the shared identities of individuals. It allows people to use their freedom of speech to express gratitude or discontent toward the actions of another as a means of representing their community. This can be seen especially in politics. Epideictic rhetoric seems to be a root predecessor to cancel culture. While both exist, they are different in one key aspect: their desired outcomes. Epideictic rhetoric serves to represent the community and effect positive change. Cancel culture represents community values, but it is not always meant to effect change. Sometimes the expected outcome is simply punishment for the person being canceled without any other positive effect. It can also be for the attention or even personal gain received by the people doing the quote-unquote canceling. Online literary cancel culture, or public shaming, boycotting, or ignoring an individual or group for their words or something they posted online, has been seen by some as a form of social justice. Now, in other words, cancel culture is seen as a way for the people to fight back against actions that do not represent the values of the whole community, using punishment by canceling. However, a major point that critics of cancel culture use is that people who participate in it see the canceling of the individual as their end goal. In this way, no matter what the wrongful action was that the individual did, the canceling is more about that individual than what they did wrong. At the end of the day, most people forget about the larger issue. Take these two individuals, for example, Roseanne Barr and Kanye West. Roseanne lost her job with ABC after she made some racist tweets, while Kanye West has faced cutoff from former sponsors and a ban from Instagram and Twitter due to his public anti-Semitism. While the cancel culture here seems pretty justified, has it really done anything to aid in the larger problem of hatred toward minority groups? Arguably, all it really did was punish the individual rather than spawn activism against the racial hatred or anti-Semitism as a societal issue. In the 13th century, the Dominican order of priests within the Roman Catholic Church started what is known as the Inquisition. This was a court with unlimited power that got to violently punish people who practiced against or acted out of line with the Roman Catholic Church values. These punishments included imprisonment, being exiled, physically tortured, and even burned. The acts of violence in the Inquisition served as a way to increase the power of the Roman Catholic Church. But why am I telling you this? Although cancel culture is usually not violent, with some exceptions, of course, the concept of punishing people for personal gain, rather than solely to teach them a lesson, is something that can be seen within cancel culture just as it happened with the 13th century Inquisition. Some people who partake in cancel culture, namely people who make money off of content in which they take part in the canceling of someone else, are directly profiting off of the social punishment of someone else. While some of these individuals' intentions may be to serve proper justice, some are solely part of the drama for profit, attention, and power. They want to be heard, and the exploitation of cancel culture can make that happen for some people. They can gain followers, likes, views, and the like from simply quote unquote canceling another person. I mentioned that there is a positive side to cancel culture in which it actually serves a good purpose. One of these positive aspects is that it can often expose lies that people have been led to believe through fake news. It was Stalin who actually coined the term disinformation. He organized a whole department dedicated to pushing fake news in order to influence the public and mislead his enemies. Fake news, whether it is online, on television, or in print, can have a largely negative impact on people. This is where cancel culture comes in. If an individual is found out to be spreading misinformation and gets canceled, this not only exposes the person for doing wrong, but it also exposes that what they were saying was a lie. Therefore, people then know the truth, and there is some good to come out of the act of cancel culture for everyone, not just simply punishment for the individual. Well, that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to learn something new. Goodbye!